the Jacksonville Jaguars. Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Seeing how you scored at the end of the game, I thought about how I did you last night, so yeah, you can't do that.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Fournette on the counter. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now Foles. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played. Play was the down and distance and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Carr. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Get them hot, yeah. I got something for him this game. 219 yards on me last, or was it 279?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Carr. Caught left side, Williams. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I got you.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Clearly Farrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A handoff to Fournette. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Jaguars. In the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
Oh, I
the
missed
concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On first down, Carr. He's going deep for Brown. Got him inside the 10. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a third to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
He'll get...
I got Telvin in the game, man. Yeah, I'm ready.
3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Check.
Now Martin running right. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh, you snuck that on me, boy.
From 4 yards out. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They'll run with Fournette.
Come on,
takes us
wait,
up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far,
oh, he wrapped me.
working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Foles into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh, man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a leader touchdown. Antonio Brown, 32 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the
my God.
Tipped and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 36, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Derek Carrier, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that anytime they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. To throw his Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They keep it with 4 on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
I be trying to learn and then take that, what I learned online.
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Oh, Foles. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him.
And he takes it in. Touchdown. Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Be a long day for you. 6-18.
Here's Carr to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
What down? What it is? You.
The final shot here before half for Carr. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I needed a fumble.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. To throw, it's Carr. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Calais Campbell, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got him in. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down, and that catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Carr now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be 2nd down. Again going right to Martin. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let's go.
This is Fournette. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6.
Here's Foles. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Again, it's Fournette. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Let's go, brother.
Hey, orbit.
Max 50. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long
13.
It's going to be a long day.
What is it?
They'll drop the throw. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. On the run, it's Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. He'll look to throw.
Oh!
And he's going to be intercepted.
Oh, I threw the game away, man.
Picked off by Brandon Marshall. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes this
Man, good hit,
into
man.
the end zone, and the Raider
I threw the
defense
game
delivers a
away.
score.
I should have kept doing what I was doing, man.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
When you run away from the scheme,
when
not
those
when you
short
fuck
throws
up.
come, those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch
It's
the
gonna get Tom
football
Brady
and
another
take it in the opposite
extension,
direction.
motherfucker.
So they'll get
He
another
can't
shot
even
on
pitch it,
offense
man.
following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Oh, yeah?
180.
That QB's trash. Let's go.
Yeah.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Keelan Cole, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Threw this game away.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep over the... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Eric Harris who picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Keelan Cole, the intended target.
Come on, Jazz. Y'all
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air.
And inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Third touchdown pass.
I want to wait till the fourth quarter to start fucking up.
The Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Oh, he did.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the
all the way
right
to the
and no
fourth
good.
quarter.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
I ain't got one more than 14
Officially
points.
no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now Foles. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
I don't see how I'm playing man-to-man and everything, and he ain't on, I don't know.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to catch this one in.
Looking too good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Look at that. I'm trying to see how Ramsey ain't over there. He getting burnt. He's burning them. That's how Tyree Hill was doing it.
Antonio Brown, 54 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final
Yeah.
whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
Yeah.
who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard
Check, check.
line.
Watch 54. Watch. You must be dreaming.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out
Just
to the
13 to
25.
goddamn 14.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this
Going
drive
to
on
the
the
fourth
ground
now.
after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Damn it.
A big offensive
Okay, bro.
explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,